it in. Fouled off. He was late. And now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that one is lifted in the air. Berkman going back on this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the play, and it's out, number 3. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start, Nolan Ryan.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Carlos Santana swings through it for strike 1. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And it is 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 1 out. Check swing. Did he go? No. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Acuna going back. Brings it in. In from third is the tying run.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Jason Varitek in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any.
Slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Second inning set to go, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. That one down the line, and foul ball. 0-1. And ball 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. 1 out in the second. And the batter will be the shortstop. Wenzel. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Berkman on the move. Brings it in. 2 away now. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Ryan back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Going, gone. He hammers one out to center. And they add on. It's 2-0. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one away. Grady Sizemore getting ready to hit. That one in triple digits.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty.
That's a ball.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't get give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away, turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
And first offering is fouled off. Sizemore, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Here's the 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ian Happ up to hit. And that one wrapped foul. Johnson, a 6'10 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Throw on to Santana. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Berkman settles under this one. They got it for out number 2. Yandy Diaz now.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's back here in L.A., bottom of the inning. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Lance Berkman, the next to hit, flied to right his first time. That one pushed to the left and foul. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That's towards center. Carter makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. That's inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And that is downstairs. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, left field. Benintendi hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Bobby Grich. He's 0 for 1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Sizemore settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Bottom four, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Happ moving under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Benintendi up here. He's already homered here in this one. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. That's too low, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Pendleton takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Check swing, went around. That's strike one. Benintendi stands at first with 1 out. Check swing, he held up, and a count 2-1. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Diaz over to second, back to first, not in time. Now here is Grady Sizemore, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Devers. Johnson back to work. Up the middle, gets to it with a slide. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Perez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Not close with that one, and 1-1. Acuna started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Acuna lines 1 to left, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That ends the frame. back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Late with the swing there.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Happ makes the grab. One down. So the batting order turns over. And now Yohan Moncada. There's the strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Inside, just missed. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number 7.
So up next, Lance Berkman. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. And no one can get there. Alvarez around second. And that's a 2-out double.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Devers tosses to first. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Salvador Perez. A little out front there as he swings through it. Perez, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. Santana steps on the bag. And it's a 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And Acuna able to make the grab. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Grady Sizemore digs in now. Grich handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Grich. Headed down the line. Berkman on the run towards the line. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Soto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through that high fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Rafael Devers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Here comes Yoan Moncada. 1 for 3. That one the other way. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Double steal. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw out at third. Moncada over at second, 1 down. And there's a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And Aaron Yordan is grounded by the K. Lance Berkman will hit next. Hard hit left side. Over to Diaz. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Wenzel Perez. That one way inside.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Late swing fouled off. One and two here. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And that one fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. On the ground, right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. 0 for 3 in this one. Carter under it. And he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi steps up. He's already homered in this game. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was late there, strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Got it. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And it's fouled away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Throw on to Santana, and they're down to their last out. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that'll do it. The shutout in this